So, dear students, you know very well, already you have changed all the affirmative sentences, and now today we are learning about interrogative sentence, how you are making and how you are changing into indirect speech. So, indirect speech, you know very well, we are using commas, indirect speech, and here while changing from direct to indirect, you remove all these commas and use if and or whether. If question starts, statement starts from helping verb. Helping verb I mean do, does, shall, will, has he done his work, will he go outside, can you do my work. If statement starts from helping verb, use if and whether after removing commas. If the statement starts with WH question, then at that time you have to use that. For example, when we say that what are you doing here? When you came to school. Such sentences, when statements are there, then what you are going to do is you are going to use that after removing commas. Then next, what was the rule? The same rule: noun change, pronoun change, and also certain word change. The rules are the same. Now, and also you have to take care. Your statement is in interrogative sentence statement. You have to change it to simple statement. All right. You don't have to use question mark at the end of sentence at that time. So these are some rules which I revised for you once again. And now let me write some sentences. And then I will change for you, and you are by using these rules, changing to indirect speech. So, dear students, as I have written here 3 sentences for you. First, he said to me, "Do you read this book?" Now change it now. How we are, as earlier I told you the structure. He asked. Said to, you have to change said to into asked. Okay? Asked or inquired of. Already I told you the rules. Inquired of or asked. He asked. He asked me if do you read this book? If I read this book. If I read this book. You have to change present simple into past simple, and you have to remove question from this statement. For example, here let me change for you. He asked if I read this date. Change this into date book. If I read, they full stop. Now question statement is in simple statement. Alright. Next is, she said to his sister, "What is your name?" She asked his sister, "What is your name?" What you have to use again, but you have to use date at that time. Don't use if and whether when WH question starts. So he asked his sister, date what her sister, what he asked his sister, "What is your name?" What her name was. What her name was. You have to change is into was. This is now simple statement. He asked his sister what her name was. Adil said to me, "Are you his friend?" Adil asked or inquired of because asked me, Adil, are you his friend? Change again are into was where. What would be sentence? Adil asked me if I was his friend. If I was his friend. Adil asked me, "Are you his friend?" Adil asked me if I was his friend. So again you have to take care of tense change, helping verb change, certain word change, pronoun change, and also change said to into asked or inquired of. And if statement starts from helping verb, date time use if or whether. If statement starts with WH question, a date time use that. This is how you are changing all the interrogative sentences into indirect speech. So I am hopeful tomorrow at home you would develop 5 sentences at least. 5 sentences in direct speech, interrogative sentences, then change into indirect speech, all 5 of them. Thank you very much. Respectable students, I am hopeful that you might have completed the previous task, home task, and you might have developed at least 1 or 2 sentences in interrogative sentences and change into indirect speech. Could you please share with us?
Ali said to Shadab, "Are they coming to our school?" Ali asked Shadab if they were coming to their school.
If they were coming to their school. Good. Next, please.
Sadaf said to Nasreen, "Have you seen a video on YouTube?" Sadaf asked Nasreen if you had seen a video on YouTube.
If she had, Nasreen is a girl. If she had seen a video on YouTube. Change, pronoun change. Earlier I told you. I told you son formula as well. Subject according to first person, object according to second person, and third person, no change. Next, please.
I said to her, "Why are you her now in this school?"
Why are you her? Here.
Here.
Yes.
I asked her that she was there then in that school.
I asked her that why she was there in that school. Good. Next, please.
Minali said to Minali, "What is this?" Minali asked to Minali, that was what?
That was what? Yes.
We said, "Then shall we pay the bills?" We asked them if they would pay the bills.
If they would pay the bills. Yes, please again change. Change it now.
We asked them if they would pay the bills.
If they would pay the bills. Good.
They said to me, was your friend a doctor? They asked me if my
Friend had been a doctor. They asked me if my friend had been a doctor. So this is how you are going to change from direct